Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a different thing to repair. So we have this dentist curing light. So this one does not work at all. As you can see, I'm pressing both of these buttons and none of them is doing anything. So let's first check if it is charging. I will connect this adapter here. Okay, it is connected. As you can see, nothing appeared here, no lights, no nothing. Let me test the voltage there. So we have there, we have 5.3 volts and the adapter says it's 5 volt. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it is 5 volt 1 amp. Okay, so now we know that the adapter is working and the voltage is reaching this area here at this docking station. So this one has no issues, but the issue might be on this device itself. So let's do it again. Nothing at all. Let's put it there and try and turn it on. Nothing at all. So let's take this apart and see what's wrong with it. So to take this apart, okay, so this is detachable, so it's removed. Now we need to take this part. I don't know if it is. Okay, so it has thread on it, so we can remove it easily. And here we have a little PCB, as you can see, where the charger pins get connected, those pins inside there. So we have two wires going from this PCB to the device. So let's take the device apart. Okay, it's coming off. Okay, so we managed to take it apart without breaking anything. So now, as you can see, we have a battery inside and we have a PCB circuit board, and we have this adapter here that connects the charger from there, from this docking station, to the PCB. So as you can see, we have here these 2 points where this charger get connected here, and then we have here this IC, and I think this is the charging IC, and then we have this connector that goes to the battery. Okay, then we have a couple of components here like capacitors, resistors, and we have a IC here. Maybe this is the control IC, this what controls the curing light. So the light comes off this. Okay, and we have something here, I don't know what it is, might be a buzzer. Okay, and we have a transistor and a big resistor here. This might be that connects the power to the LEDs over there, to this part. And we have another IC here and a transistor. Okay, let's first let's connect the power here and see this IC. Let me first get the data sheet of this IC and see if we are getting the output of this IC. And also while we are here, let's check the voltage of this battery. So we have here nothing, no voltage at all. So we have 0 volts, nothing at all. Okay, so the battery is completely drained. Let me take it off. Okay, let's check it out of the circuit, out of the board. We have nothing at all. Let me try and charge it a little bit with my power supply. So the power supply is now set at 4.2 volts and 0.5 amp. Let me increase the ampere a little bit. So it's 1.5 amps. Okay, now I will charge the battery and we will then connect it to the device and see if the device will turn on or not. Okay, I think this is enough. Let's try it now. Let's first see what voltage does it has now. It have 3.4 volts, so let's try it now. Yes, so it is working. Actually the device is working, so we have no issues with this IC, no issues with those ICs over there and other components like the transistors, the resistors. I think the only problem with this is the charging IC, or the battery does not been charged for a long time, and it has got discharge all the way. So let's try and turn it on. As you can see, it does work. And yes, this is actually a buzzer. I can hear it, and I can, as you can see, so that is the buzzer. So it is working now. Both buttons works. Okay, but let's see. I will use my lab bench power supply to see if it does charge. Okay, it's 5 volt. Okay, let's see. I will connect them here. So here we have positive and the negative. It's taking no current at all. So I think that's why the battery is dead. It's not charging. And we have no lights, no nothing, no indicators here when I connect this. Let me try and connect it here. So the middle one is the positive and the outer ring is the negative, and exactly the same, it does not charge. So we have nothing here, no lights, no nothing. So let's how can I connect this and see this IC? Let's go to the microscope. Okay, so here is the IC. Its marking is 4057A. So yes, this is a charging IC. There is another type of charging IC exactly the same as this one, but it's 4056, which I actually have. This one I don't have, but I think they are the same. Let me go to the and search about them. Okay, so here is the data sheet. This is the ME4057. It's 1 amp lithium ion battery linear charger. So this one, the IC that we have here, and the layout of it is pin 1 is temp, so it might be connected to a temperature sensor to sense the battery temperature. And this is a program which is used to program the output current of this IC, ground, VCC, battery, standby, charger, and CE. Let's go to CE and check what it is. So chip enable. So this is to enable the IC to charge or to stop it from charging. Okay, so we have pin 8. Let's go to the microscope. We have pin 8, which is chip enable, and we have pin 4 VCC. So let's go and check them. So here we have the IC. Let me take off the battery. So the IC is pin 8. We said it's the chip enable, and we can see it is connected to the positive line of the charger directly. So it is enabled. Every time the charger is connected, this chip is enabled, and the other trace of this positive line goes to this resistor, and from this resistor to pin 4, which is the VCC. So let's check this resistor. I think it's good, seems to be good, but let's check it. So it should read R204, so 0.2 R240, so 0.240, and it is good, yes, 0.3, 0.29, so it's good. Now we need to check the charge pin, which is pin number 7. So it's this pin. This pin should go to the battery, I think, directly to the positive of the battery. So the battery is connected this way. So we have the positive this side. Let's check it. Pin 7 and positive line. It is not going there. Let me go to the data sheet again. Okay, so pin 7 is the charge pin. So it says here open drain charge status output. Okay, so this is just used if we want to connect an LED to check if the charge is complete or it is still charging. So we can connect 2 lamps. So I think it is connected. Let's go back to the microscope. I think it is connected to the lamps on the other side of the board. So it has a via here, and it might be going to the other side of the board. Let me go to the camera again and take this board out. To see if we have any components on the other side of the board. Okay, so it's out. We have here these 2 buttons, and here we have this plastic thingy that is used for the LEDs. So here we have the LEDs, 5 LEDs, 3 over there and 2 over here. Okay, so I think this via here is directly connected to one of those, or 2 of those LEDs, or at least 1, to indicate the charging status. So the battery connection of this connection, pin 5, is called battery connection pin. Connect to the positive terminal of the battery to this pin. Dropping battery pin, dropping battery pins current to less than 2 microamp when IC is disabled, in disabled mode or in sleep mode. Battery pin provides charge current to the battery and provides regulation voltage of 4.2 volt. So yeah, this IC is actually, which is pin 5, what is going to the battery positive line. So it goes here, or is it? So this is pin 5. Yeah, this is pin 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So yeah, it goes here. So this pin provides charging current to the IC and also provides a regulated output voltage from the battery to the circuit. Okay, so I want to connect 5 volt here and see if we have any output of this IC. I doubt it, but let's see. Okay, let's use these 2 crocodile clips. So this positive line goes to the positive, to the red lead, to the red wire. We cannot connect it like that. Let me connect it like this. Okay, and I think we can connect this like so. Okay, let's see what output do we have there. So at pin 5 we said it's the battery pin, and we have pin 3 is the ground. So here we have 0.05 volt. Here we have how much at chip enable? We have 5.2. At the VCC we have 5.2, but at the output we have nothing, 0.0534 volts. So it has no output. Let's connect the battery. I think we will get the battery voltage there, but let's do it. Or the battery already dead. Okay, let's try it now. We have nothing at all. Is the battery dead already? I think yeah, it is. So this device I think needs a battery, not just this IC. Okay, let's try and replace this IC first and see if this battery will come to life. Okay, I think we have the ICs. Let me check them. I think it's this one. Let me go to the microscope and see it. So this one is 4056 here, this one. Let's take one IC and replace it. I have to protect this connector. Okay, so this connector and the wires are all protected. I used a Kapton tape and aluminum tape. So now we can take this IC. I will use this IC, as I said it's a different number but it will fit. So this one is 4056 and the one installed is 4057. Let me first show you that they are identical. Let me bring the datasheet of this IC. So we said that on this IC, which is 4057, we have bin 1 temperature, program, ground, VCC, battery, standby, charge, and chip enable. If we go to this bin, to this IC, which is TB4056, the one I have, it's also 1 amp, as you can see here. It's 1 amp standalone linear lithium-ion battery charger, and the package is here, and we have exactly the same thing. Bin 1 is temperature, then program, ground, VCC, battery, standby, charge, and chip enabled. So they are identical. Yeah, so let's go back to the microscope and replace it. Okay, as you can see, this connector is intact, the wiring are intact, so everything looks good. Let me touch up these pins again a little bit. Okay, I think we can now test it and see if it will charge. Let me clean it a little bit. Okay, let's connect the battery. The battery is connected, and now let's connect the charger. So let's connect the positive lead here and the negative lead here, and yes, it does work actually. As you can see, we have LED here. It does work. So here we have this LED, which is D3. Now it's lit, indicating that it is charging. Maybe D4 will indicate that it is fully charged. So it works now. Let's press this button, or we need to leave it charge for a while and then we can test it. So now it's taking actually 500 milliamps, so it is charging. Let's check the voltage of the battery, if it is going up or not. So we have 2.3 volts, 2.2, it's going down. What has happened? Is it dead again? It's dead again, actually. What has happened? The IC died again? What has happened? Let me replace this IC again. Let's do it without. I think what has happened is the crocodile scratched here on this trace. Let's go to the microscope. Yes, it is. So this positive line, I was connecting it here like so. So it scratched here and connects to the minus. This is the minus of the battery, or is it? I don't know. I want to connect it here and test. Let's put this here and see if it will output any voltage to the battery. 3.7, 3.9. So I think it is outputting voltage. And we have here this green light flashing a little bit. Let's do it again. On the battery we have 3.2 volts, 3.1, 3.2, and it's not charging at all. It's taking only 0.016, so 160 microamps. My fault. Let's take this IC again. Let's take it again. I need to put a Kapton tape again here. Okay, so I took this plastic part of the connector all the way out, and I just put a Kapton tape on these wires. So let's install another IC. Okay, let's try it now. Let's put this back. Let me cool it down a little bit. Okay, let's connect the power. I will connect it here, and yes, it does work. It does work. Thanks God, nothing got wrong with this IC. As you can see, it does work without the charger. So it's all good. Let's put it back, and we will charge it using this instead of the power supply, so nothing should go wrong again. Let me take the battery out. It does work still with the battery, so the battery got charged a little bit. So let's hope it will be okay and it will charge, so the battery is not dead. It still works when I press this button. Okay, it's back together. Let me put this ring. Okay, it's good. All back together, and moment of truth. And yes, it is charging. It does charge. Let's wait for it to turn off. Okay, let's put it back again. So it does work. Yes, it is. So the only problem was this IC, the charging IC, and as you can see, we replaced 4057 with 4056 with no issues. Both provide 1 amp to the battery, and both have same layout, exactly the same. So I think they are from different companies. That's why they are having different marking numbers on them. So as you can see, we managed to fix this device from being and save it from being thrown to the waste. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope I can see you in another video.